So the usual debate goes on in the background about unless they get a visibility, we tend to forget their utility, how important having tanks is. And we'll see that a little bit later on in our RAC display. So there we see the demonstration of real tank being dragged around. So our Centurion ARB moving off, our Chieftain, and then our ARB and underneath all that, it was basically the same engine, some of the same hull components, and Titan is used there to cross gaps. The military tend to use this phrase, you know, we call it bridge laying or something like that. They call it gap crossing. Different size bridge it can carry for different roles, different size gaps it's trying to get across. And the engine, what tends to happen in the Second World War, they were wood bundles and sticks that were dropped into a gap. Here we can see the Trojan using that mechanical arm to it's an excavator arm, it's got there, hydraulic powered. It could drop its facet into a hole in the ground, which means other vehicles can travel across it. One of the other advantages, by the way, if you're actually on a live water course, it's actually like a flowing river or stream, actually having hollow plastic drain pipes there, means water doesn't bank up and wash your facet downstream. You can see there as well, it's deployed its mine plough in the front of the vehicle, and the idea there is a simple way of pushing mines out of the way as you're going along. You can also, from Trojan, carry a trailer behind it which deploys the Python, which is a rocket-propelled hose that they can blast forward. It carries this, it's a rocket that basically carries a hose behind it, lands out to about 230 metres forward in the vehicle. They can detonate it from inside the vehicle, inside that Trojan, and it will clear an area about 7 metres wide, and that is another way you can clear mines up ahead of you. Very impressive thing to look at when it's detonating. Trojans were again another one of these armoured vehicles that were actually deployed to Afghanistan and did see some Operation Mosh Tarak 28 Engineer Regiment was operating out 26 metres long, and it can also carry number 12 bridges. And again, you're looking at such an important asset for the military, because think of your armoured battle group. How are you going to progress forward all the time unless you can get across things like tank ditches that have been built by the enemy, sea walls, anti-tank walls, and of course the plain old river course, which again, when you look at maps, the military are always looking at a river course as a potential obstacle. Now sometimes vehicles are designed for certain types of deep wading, sometimes you've got amphibious vehicles, but not everything can necessarily cross a river or a stream. And that's why these engineer assets are so important to the military. And they're heavily protected by the military as well. Being able to actually deploy that bridge, and also having that bridge so it can potentially keep up the armoured forces and get another bridge forward. You can bring up other types of bridging later, but these are the guys that are under armour protection. They can escort the main armoured vehicle forward into action. So the Titan there just replacing its bridge down. You've got a crew there inside that Titan. And both these variants of vehicle, they've also got what you call NBC, or nuclear, biological, chemical warfare protection. So again, they can close down over-pressurised system, filtering out the air and making sure the guys inside are safe. Both Titan and Trojan, there's 33 of each in service with the British Army, put together what was originally was Vickers, then BAE bought them out, and they were built especially obviously for the Army. We're the only Army that's actually